think I want it cream, but I like it black. About the act, and run it back, and you see how I act. Within a lag, feeling like a fatal heart attack. I die for that. I don't stress about it. I think less without.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
17 seconds.
Ready. Steal. Check steal. Set.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You look at this Eagle defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's... Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yo, which one of the gang is this watching, man?
This one of the hottest teams in the
which one of the gang is this?
Winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this
helps
or hurts
the Hair, Bird, Cuddy, nephew.
That short week, but when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
As I stay strapped. As a.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Now this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Oh, God, good hit.
And he can
Good
only
hit.
manage to get a couple.
You mother.
2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams they met earlier in the season in
Cut it off,
Philly,
one of
the
you.
Eagles winning that ball game.
Cut it off, one of you.
Gunning for the sweep here in Dallas.
Cut it off, one of you.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Open man. That's Devontae Smith.
Mitty.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way
You
down.
said Mitty.
A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, God.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Oh, what's the call?
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Come on,
Nice
John
little
Runyon.
gain. And they get the guard, John Runyon. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Oh, Jizzle.
Extra point splits the
Jizzle.
uprights. And it's now 14-0.
Hit him with the jizzle. Hit him with the jizzle.
As they run up and send this one away.
You said hit him with the jizzle.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Jizzle.
Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Hit him with the jizzle. All right, y'all, come on. What do you got?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next
Hit him with the
week,
jizzle.
so if they can get the win here,
Hit him with the jizzle.
He certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On the move to his left.
Oh, come on. Can't let him run.
35 before he's out of bounds.
Trey Lance.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Check, smash.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll grab a gain
Hit
of
him with the
4
jizzle.
41-yard
On defense.
Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially to the first century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
Ready?
They'll try to run for this.
Go, Big Joy, AD.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
52 black.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
Get that.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the return this time.
Nicole to the Dean. Cole to the D.
The last play of the quarter.
The Cole to the D, man.
They go play action with Hurts. He's going deep. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will
Son of a bitch. Good defense, you hoagie.
14 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week.
Well, Lance throws the interception, his third.
Yeah, bro, he was on that.
Into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets up
I think my audience is about to leave, man.
the try here for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Come on, y'all. Don't get complacent. Cut out to the middle, y'all.
Cowboys nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Strike.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has...
Man, my audience starting to leave.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Ready.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Set.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Set. Cut.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, they stick with Singletary. Down the right side.
My fault.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
A nice performance last week, recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has, but I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here is 3rd and 5. A give up the middle to Akers. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hurts going to move him around. Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Smith catches left side. Touchdown.
Bird game.
Devontae Smith.
Devontae Swag.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Devontae Swag.
That's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jumps.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
They get that.
Ringo picks it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cowboys 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the double.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get...
And my goodness, another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Yo, this is ugly. Let's go.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the route is on here in this
Get my
first half.
XP up, man.
Score Eagles 42. Cowboys 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
About this. Yo. Yeah, City Brown by the lake, yo. Big six. A big six.
Second and 10.
Watch out now, 50 Fury. Ready.
To throw, it's Lance. Flushed out right. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we come, another year. Here we go again.
Ready, set.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Ready.
A final shot before half for Lance.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by
Great hit, bro.
And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way out to about the 35-yard line.
Here we come. Come on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Singletary here running out of the gun.
Oh, this shit.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet.
Yeah, well, hold on to it, Smitty. I was scared, Smitty. Here we come.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Here we come.
I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the end around, here comes Smith. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Oh, fuck.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
I put it in the front there.
And he's
I'm
going
on
to
the
have first down
floor.
here as the tackles
There
made
you
at the
walk,
Cowboys
ball.
26.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Steps away to his left. Under pressure.
Oh, I have
Back at the
people open.
26-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Throwing is Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
He's charging that. Uphill. I'm challenging that, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Cam Akers, a 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Cowboys 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Now Lance wants to change him up.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Ready?
From midfield, here's Lance.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And now an audible here into something else. On first down, Lance. Cooks on the quick slant.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
Singletary trying the left side. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
And cycle. Ready?
They go right back to Singletary. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Specifically this running game, they have to find a way to turn the page, because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Ready.
A rare misstep on that last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
Here's Lance.
And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Throwing his Lance on third down.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Desperation time here. Lance. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Yeah, we kind of sensed that when he got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was close over the line.
And they'll get to him quickly here. He's a yard, just a yard to the 22.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 22 now, here's a second down and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands, because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And he'll work it inside the 29-yard line.
26 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Hurts steps away. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
Oh, wow.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last, and make it a successful one in some small way.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, in the fourth quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football.